What is going on, guys? Will Turbo here, Fake Mike, Real News. Go to YouTube/Demand the Truth, Patreon Demand the Truth, Instagram Demand the Truth. Check me out. I'm on Twitter at Will_TURBITT, as well as Facebook. This is also something I've been covering for several years, at least back to 2010, maybe even before that, but at least 2010 on camera. You guys can go to the Origin playlist on YouTube/Demand the Truth if you're not already a sub. Give that a sub. Anyways, today's article comes out of the ACLU. I'm not a big fan of the ACLU. They do some terribly crappy stuff. I'm going to show you some crazy stuff. But hey, this is also out of Congress itself. It's also been reported everywhere. As always, I said, hey, I never claimed to be a great activist. I've never ever claimed to be a journalist, except for the fact that everybody who is here in America is a journalist by virtue of the First Amendment. Everybody is a journalist, so technically that would include me, but I never said that I was a professional journalist. All I'm saying is take a look at this information, this factual, non-debatable, undeniable information, and take nonviolent action before it's too late. Now, people love to talk about how Congress can't agree on anything. There's been jokes going back literally hundreds of years how Congress can't agree on anything, can't get anything done. The Democrats are all orange man bad, and the Republicans are all saying that the Democrats are crazy socialists. So people usually don't get along. So they hate each other. There's this whole big divisiveness with Trump. But yet, they can come together for one thing. And thank God. Let's have a moment of thanks for Congress. I'd like to tip my hat just a scotch right here. Congress just temporarily extended the government's spying powers. The NSA has repeatedly used these powers to spy on Americans. It's past time Congress reformed them. So, guess what? Anybody that's ever read the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution basically says there's no illegal searches and seizures, right? However, that's all thrown out the window. We've heard Edward Snowden, the ACLU is telling us now. And so when you have something like the Patriot Act in the NSA that's against the Constitution, and these people are agreeing over and over again, they can't agree on healthcare, they can't agree on immigration, they can't agree on defense, they can't agree on a budget, they can't agree on anything, but they can agree to take your Fourth Amendment right away from you and use your own money to spy on you illegally. These people all take an oath to uphold the Constitution. Obviously, they don't give a crap about that. And it's not just the members of Congress. The president is okay with this. All the local representatives are okay with this. The cops are okay with this. The NSA is okay with this. The CIA is obviously okay with this. Congress today temporarily extended the NSA spying powers that time and again have been used to violate our rights. Oh, this is not Will Turbo talking. This is the ACLU, who I also disagree with on a majority of issues. But although they do great work in other areas. Disturbingly, this 3-month extension was snuck into a broader funding bill, forcing members of Congress to choose between extending this program and causing a government shutdown. Well, if the government's point of existing is to protect and uphold our rights, and they would choose to destroy our rights with their own money, then guess what? I'd rather have the government shut down. Because if the government is doing exactly the opposite of what we pay them to do, then why the hell do we have a government in the first place? So we can just pay them so they disappoint us and do the opposite of what we tell them to do. They do the opposite of what's moral, the opposite of what's legal, the opposite of what is constitutional. So these guys can't agree on anything, but they can agree to keep the war in Afghanistan going. They can agree not to really worry about Jeffrey Epstein and his connections to the Democrats and the Republicans and all these other infamous people. But they can agree that, oh, look, they talk about, I'm going to read, I wasn't going to read this because I was getting a little upset, but under Section 215 of the Patriot Act, one of the spying powers extended, the government believes it has the right to collect our personal information merely if it is deemed relevant to a terrorism or counterintelligence investigation, a standard much lower than the Fourth Amendment's probable cause warrant requirement. This information, tax returns, books, videos, call records, financial data, much more. Anything they want, they can get it on. You don't need a warrant. And they can go through your Google, Facebook, Amazon. I've been telling you about this for a long time, and this is all built on fraudulent justification that 2 planes took down 3 towers on 9/11 in New York City. Didn't happen. It's a lie. The official story of 9/11 is a lie. 6 of the 10 commissioners admit it. 70% of the victim families questions were never answered in a murder case. Even some of these people have come forward to say this is completely fraudulent, both in and out of the government. And now they used a lie to spy on you even more. So they took a lie and they used it for unconstitutional spying. In order to stop this, we need to get people to the critical mass. That means sharing this knowledge and information. If you don't like me, if you hate my voice, think I'm annoying, I really don't care. I'm not up here to be famous. If I was up here to be famous, I would part my hair, get an acoustic guitar, and sing to girls on the quad, right? But I don't need to do that because I'm out here trying to tell you that Elon Musk is trying to put chips in your brain, and the government that is supposed to protect your rights is now taking your money, stealing it, and spying on you. So I could be doing many more things than this. I have no reason to be doing this. I wish I could just be going to get a second job right now. But instead I'm trying to tell you, hey, Skynet is out there and they're trying to put brain chips in your freaking head. So please, I don't care if you don't like me at all, share this information. It's factual, it's non-debatable, undeniable evidence, and if we don't share this, pretty soon we're going to be living in pink pods in the Matrix. YouTube/Demand the Truth, Patreon/Demand the Truth, Instagram Demand the Truth, Will Turbot, Fake Mike, Real News. Peace out, folks.